Welcome to Thunder Buddies. Alright, today we're going to be playing the American 8.3 T58 with a 155 millimeter 2.2 reload auto cannon. Now this thing's pretty insane. It has an oscillating turret, which is a French thing. So seeing it in an American style is interesting. Now, one thing to note with this tank is we have quite the rounds. So we not only have APHE, which only has 197 millimeters of armor penetration, but we have HESH. Now, HESH typically is not great, but when you have TNT equivalent of 16.85 kilograms, let's just say it gets pretty wild. So we're going to take this out and see. Now, one thing to note about this is it's an M103 or T43 chassis. So many of us knows that the M103 is the last American Heavy. So the chassis is the same. But it hosts this big turret up here. And what this was designed for was to face the, not face so much, but the answer to some of Soviet Union's heavy and / medium tanks. So in the late 40s, they developed the IS-3, as we know, which wasn't that great. It did have some problems, but T10, the T10, you had the T54, T55. This was built to combat that. Big gun, great armor. I mean, at 8.3, I mean, this thing is almost untouchable unless you have heat. But still, if you shoot it anywhere kind of in this oscillating turret ring cover, I guess we'll say, it is pretty tough. So we'll take it out, we'll see what we can do, and we'll see how well a T58 American Heavy Tank does against Soviet armor and so forth. So not the most ideal map for this, just because you are in a heavy tank chassis, and you're working with, long distance to drive, and you have, other vehicles like the Term or the whatever you may have that can drive a lot faster. But we'll see what we can do here. Alright, so starting off, we got, let's see. So we do have the Soviet Union on our team, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's alright, we'll see what we can do here. So we're just going to take a nice drive to see this map. I'm not a big fan of it, it's just there's too much open, but, I mean, we're pretty fast. We're going 22 miles an hour. That's the same speed as the T34, T29, T30 American Heavies that are previous to the M103. So we're not bad. We have a little bit better maneuverability, but we have a giant gun. So and it's a 2.6 second reload with a 6-round ready rack plus 1 in the chamber. So one thing notable about an oscillating turret is, as you can see, there's the turret pins that mount the turret to the, we'll say that turret basket. And if that gets hit by a round, now in War Thunder it's different, but in real life, that gets hit by a round and you can't oscillate the turret anymore, you basically turn into a casemate. So the nice thing about this tank, as you can just see, is you can shoot at the ground with HESH, and it absolutely lights up any tank that is near. So we're just gonna kind of come around here. What's going on over here? So you see it term. AMX-30 B2 dead. So as you can see, this thing's pretty insane. Now long distance, it's not the greatest. I will say that. It does, just because you have a large gun, you're lobbing a giant round, but close distance, this thing's kind of insane. Type 74 down, so you aim at the ground and pretty much whatever you're aiming at goes kaboom, so. I mean, I'm in a pretty good spot right here, so I'm just gonna kind of sit here and hold out. I don't really know what else to do. So one thing you have to keep in mind, right, is you have a 6 second, or not a 6 second, 6 round ready rack. So if you burn through rounds, you're out of ammo and you have to wait till your loader fills the ready rack up. We'll just say that for ease, right? So you have to really play, you can play aggressive, but not like too aggressive. You just have to be conservative with your ammo. You just can't go wasting it all. And I'm probably gonna die. Yep, a leopard. Alright, so DM33, obviously you have a dart, but it is known that a DM33, you can ricochet them. It is very very uncommon, but it is possible. So I don't know, I'll just drive with the Bradley, see what we can do here. But alright, first game, not terrible, 3 kills. Can we face who we are meant to face? Let's see here. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, the hash round, of course. So yeah, the hash round, I would recommend. It's definitely better than the heat. The hash is point and click. I mean, to a point, really. Now, the hash in other tanks, the FV, British 183mm, it sucks. It really does. You have a 183mm gun from a ship, and it does not one shot. On the other hand, you have the 155 TP8, and it's a absolute menace. So I like to, on this map, I like to get right in here. You can watch a couple different angles. I like the other side a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better even, but this is not bad. Feel it out a little bit. Of course, that would happen. Let's see. What was that, a Panzer howitzer? Is that what that was? I couldn't quite tell. Oh, what? Alright, everything keeps taking my shots here. And it's very unfortunate. Alright, kind of like this map, kind of don't, but this map's not bad. We finally have the Soviets on the other team. We have the Chinese and the British. So this map is not terrible. This tank is good with this map, but I prefer to be on the other side just because there's a certain ship that you can hide like behind that you can shoot through. So we'll see how this ends up, but yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. And great. Having some pretty bad matches, I'm not gonna lie. Not bad matches, but just bad maps. We'll see how this. So I like this map actually. we'll go right in here, aim down as they're coming around. See how it goes. So I'm not a big fan of this position, but oh, I need to shoot again. Oh my gosh. And just like that, you're out of ammo. You see what I mean with T10 comes around the corner, hits me, you know, another tank comes around the corner, 2 shots later, he's done for. But, like I said, you gotta be careful with your ammo. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's load that ready rack, go up a little bit before we step out. So, friendly T58, not bad. Alright, what do we got? 1 round loaded. I mean, that should be good enough, right? See what I mean? Oh. Oh gosh, not this map. Alright, we're just gonna cut to the next one. Alright. So the T58, I mean, I would say its biggest hindrance in War Thunder would be it doesn't have a stabilizer, which, I mean, how much more OP can it get, right? But, I mean, where it's at is pretty good. Some people debate it should be a higher BR, some people debate it should be lower. I mean, let's talk France 7.7, right? That's your other oscillating turret area. No stabilizers, conventional rounds, armor piercing, no high explosive filler. I mean, there's nothing. So now you're talking about a tank that's the next BR range. I mean, there's 8.0, but the next BR range, and I just hit a building, that has a large gun, a 2.6 second reload. I mean, yeah, the Serbase has a 6 second reload. I get it. But, I mean, I think where it's at is pretty good. So let's see, we got France actually on our team, speaking of them. So, yeah. XM246, please move. Alright, well, we're gonna move you for me. XM246, I actually haven't played much. But, that's it. Alright, so I got behind this rock here. I don't want to sit behind here too long, but gotta do what I gotta do. Or if I can. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, what do we got going on here? BTR down. Not seeing many people. Interesting. That's our guy. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Fell for the trick. It's like the mouse trick, you know, where you shoot your 75. The problem is if someone sees a mouse, they know that's the trick, but when they don't see this thing, they think it's a long reload. Especially when you shove your M103 chassis out with a long reload. Alright, 2 tank destroyers. I don't know if I want to make a move yet or... Oh, mouse. He's dead, okay. So... Oh. Should I lob one in there? Oh, imagine though. Imagine if I hit that. That would be crazy. Alright, what we got here? Thinking about moving up. Just because my team is moving, so I kind of want to be... I want to be moving with the times. So I'm going to move up here. Unfortunate. That... Oh, beautiful. I'm trying to figure out if he got shot from over here. Ah, yes. Yes, peak.
Thank you.
Ah, yes.
On the way. Allied forces have captured it. On the way. Target destroyed.
Yes, very nice. Alright. We'll get some ammo. I'm gonna run to C and fill up. So I mean, you can see, I mean, this thing is, if you're smart with your ammo, you can really take advantage. But if you waste it, like I kind of just did there, it's not the best. Terrible. Alright, hold on. Must be a mouse or... I don't know what else would be taking this many shells, but let's go find out. Ooh, IS-4, alright. Get over here. One good thing about oscillating turrets is you get pretty good gun depression. I don't want to get too carried away here. But I don't know what just happened there, to be honest, but pretty rad. Alright, got 2 rounds left. What is back there? Alright, well. Let's just drive into the spawn. I kind of really want to get in here and see what's up, so. I mean. I'll give them a little bit of a chance and drive away. Did they kill that heavy tank? I don't know. Oh, is there anybody even back here? It's ZSU, nice. that is the T58 American Heavy Tank. Do I recommend buying? Absolutely. Use the hash rounds, aim low, and let the tank and the freedom do the rest.